Mr. JK here, and welcome back to another. So today we're going to be reacting to a President's tier list video. Specifically, we're going to be looking at President's rank every Call of Duty tier list. Every Call of Duty on the tier list. Anyways, I'm not going to waste your time here on any chit chatter. Hope everybody's having a nice day today. So yeah, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back to the channel, my fellow Americans.
What about people who watch in other countries?
I just love the fact that he got them in like just general everyday clothes. That's funny as shit.
They are honorary Americans, of course.
Sure, whatever. Today, we're doing a Call of Duty tier list.
Very great games, some of the best.
How do we feel about the first three?
Very bad games, some of the worst. These old ass
Just went from very best to very worst real fast. That's funny.
games need to be put in a retirement home with Biden.
I'd rather be in a retirement home than in jail, which is where you'll be pretty soon.
Why do you have to make everything so political?
Maybe because I'm the president. It's been a while, so maybe you forgot what that was like.
I will make your death look like an accident, old man.
What I said was true, from a certain point of view. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, as long as it's a fight to the end, let's make it interesting. Agreed.
All right, I'm just throwing these first three into the D tier.
Modern
Actually, that's pretty fair for them to go on D tier. Only because of the fact other games as the games come out, like it just gets better in terms of like gameplay and stuff. So it only makes sense that they go in D tier.
Warfare was the first actually good one.
Modern warfare is overrated. The story is very unrealistic. How could there be a civil war in Russia?
The weird thing is, despite me playing very little of this one, it's only due to some fact that at the time I didn't really have an interest in it. And frankly, just because of that, I don't think I really got a comment here. Personally, again, because of what comes later and what I played later, I do believe those ones might end up being a bit better. Anybody else can like give your thought process on where Modern Warfare goes. But however, just because of its iconic nature, I will put it in high B tier. Because of how iconic it is, and only because other games come out and it's better.
And street fighting in Ukraine.
Joe, there was almost a civil war in Russia like a week ago. Where have you been?
I've been pretty busy with these YouTube videos. I don't really go to those boring Pentagon meetings.
Ignoring Biden's brain problems, let's just put this into the S tier where it clearly belongs.
I played Modern Warfare.
I mean, I personally don't think it should go there, but
Oh my God, bro.
Again, that's up to anybody there. Shit, I wouldn't mind it going to A tier because again, it's iconic.
They're on the Wii.
Despite the issues with it.
I would just like to put that out there.
That certainly explains a lot.
I enjoyed the motion controls. It really made me feel like I was in the battle.
Oh my God.
Let's just move on to World at War.
This game went back in time to World War II, which is a little cringe. That was kind of a boomer war.
But the baby...
I would give World at War, and it has a real cool campaign. I would give it, I mean, if I'm basing this off the campaigns alone, I would say World War II gets a A from me. Low A, but like, yeah.
Baby boomers are the generation that came after.
Nobody cares, Obama. However, this game was the one that introduced zombies. For that, it should be
That too, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm a huge fan of zombie mode.
high tier.
Zombies are stupid.
But I would say if we're also putting, well, technically, you're supposed to lump all things into it. Now that I think about it, I would more put it in B. And it's only due to the simple fact, well, for me, it's like campaign and zombies. So if I was doing it that way, yeah, I would say I would put it in high B. Only because like the zombie mode, when it came to like it was only because the strength of the guns were lacking. And also, well, I can't really say double tap 2.0. Double tap wasn't a bit of an issue because again, that was in this 1.0 thing, and what it would do, it would.
Have you ever had a dream that you
would increase the fire rate, and you would waste up ammo faster if you like spray and pray, which is especially gets into the high rounds. it's something you're going to be doing a lot. So unfortunately, yeah, it's got that thing going for it. And I think that same issue with double tap also goes into Black Ops. So Black Ops does have stronger guns, not stronger yet. Not to the point where it's like, okay, it's manageable. It still is a good time though.
Stupid. They didn't even really have zombies in World War II. They were from World War I.
You are a zombie Joe.
I'll put World at War into tier A.
I played this one on the DS.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me. What about Modern Warfare 2?
I enjoyed sniping people from across the map with the akimbo shotguns.
Of course you would use those.
Unfortunately, I got nothing to say on this. But again, same situation as Modern Warfare 1. Iconic, very iconic. As a matter of fact, so iconic, in fact, I have played this one. And the mission I got to, which definitely cemented it being iconic to me, was, of course, no Russian.
Noobs use those cheap-ass things.
Screw you, Biden. I was undefeated at 1v1s on Rust and would no-scope your ass off the top any day.
I didn't like Rust. It was too small and scary. I liked playing Search and Destroy on High Rise. That map is iconic.
I'm surprised your old, frail, useless brain can remember that far back Biden.
Good point. Joe, Modern Warfare 2 had some great maps. The airport level terminal was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I remember that level.
What was your favorite map in Call of Duty history?
But what did you guys think of the campaign?
The campaign is very unrealistic. Nobody would believe that America would do a false flag attack.
You should talk to...
Stop it. Get some help.
See, you say that, but then if you look at our track history here of things that were hush-hush and now coming out, yeah, it's very believable.
Bush about that one.
Anyway, this might be the best Call of Duty, and it clearly belongs in the S tier. Now, what about Black Ops?
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
I played this one on the Wii, too.
S tier. Fucking campaign alone, it's just... The campaign alone is just fantastic.
Mostly using the Wii steering wheel from Mario Kart.
It's kind of disturbing that you are now the person who is in charge.
You know, it's like, bro, what are you talking about? You don't use the Wii for that.
Charge of actual military.
By the way, I know I got a comment earlier talking about I talk too much, and it's only because I'm commenting on I'm commenting more so on their placements of tiers and where I think they would go, and also random stuff like what this dude would be saying, what Joe AI Joe would be doing, which is weird.
Black Ops.
I know, right?
Biden probably doesn't even know what a black op is.
Yes, I do. It's where they go in at night when it's black so that you can shoot people without them seeing you.
That's not what Black Ops is, dumbass. Black Ops is where the soldiers all have to wear black face.
Am I the only one who knows what a Black Op is?
You know, this reminds me that I have a lot of COD points
I think you are.
that I have.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And this is during the time period where like COD points were actually fucking free, and it wasn't behind a freaking paywall.
My happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that, the happy dog.
Spent. Please comment on this video and tell me what I should spend my COD points on.
Okay, Black Ops is going in tier A, and we're moving on.
Dude, that deserves S tier. I will accept nothing better than S tier, but I can live with A.
On to Modern Warfare 3.
Do you
So I should say that should be over World at
think
War.
I can turn my COD points into real money?
No, you can't do that.
Why are you such a broke bitch?
I'll be honest with you. The 100 crack budget is out of control.
No.
Joe.
Crack isn't even that bad. Plus, it's cheaper than rehab.
Crack is for poor people. I've snorted so much cocaine that I make Scarface look like someone selling Adderall to middle schoolers.
Trying to discuss Call of Duty here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This game is kind of forgettable too, so let's go with B tier.
Fine. Now what about Black Ops 2?
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
This is when the
Okay, now we're getting to the real good shit. So if you're gonna have Black Ops at A tier, Black Ops 2 should be in S tier.
these games started to suck.
Only because even to this day, as far as I know, its multiplayer is still like going strong.
If I wanted a bunch of nerd siffy shit, I would just play Halo.
You are stuck in the past, old man. This game was very innovative.
Innovative? Are you kidding me, man? Call of Duty has been making the same goddamn game for 20 years.
Don't mess with success.
It's a yearly $60 scam aimed at people who wear baseball hats inside.
Pokemon makes the same game every year, too.
Joe, I don't think you got any baseball caps, really? Dude, you're wearing a baseball cap.
You weeb?
That's different.
How is it different?
The Pokemon games have different Pokemon.
It's just a bunch of creepy-ass little animals.
I mean, he does have a point. Like, Pokemon in itself, you can think about it, it's an insane boat here, and they keep introducing new generations of Pokemon, which, realistically speaking, they all behave this. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that one person that's a Pokemon fanatic and thing, going into intricate details how each and every Pokemon from each and every game is different in some way, which I'm aware of, but generally speaking, it is the same game.
It's the same thing.
They're cute, not creepy.
Look at that shit. How
But with different spins on them.
is that cute?
How did we get on this? Everyone knows Black Ops 2 is the last truly great Call of Duty game, and I'm putting it into S tier. Now, what about Ghost?
This
Okay,
one really
yeah, here's where it starts slightly going downhill from here.
Ghost?
Ghost. Put that in D tier. Put it in D tier.
The Call of Duty game?
Joe, you're so close to death and your skin is so pathetic and thin. When the sun hits you at the right angle, you're basically see-through. You're basically a ghost yourself.
Harsh Donnie, but I will agree this game was straight trash.
Exactly. Straight into D tier.
Next is Advanced Warfare.
This game had many problems, but this one
Okay.
is the biggest. Kevin Spacey is in this game. He slapped my ass at a party in the late 90s, and I was thinking about that a lot while I played the game.
Why did he do that?
I was kind of a twink back
I gotta though. I do have to admit something. It is pretty forgettable unless someone brings it up. Once someone brings it up, it's like, oh yeah, I know that. I remember that game. But it's like, I had that same situation when I brought it up. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot this second game was the thing.
then.
I don't think you were ever a twink.
You would be surprised. You would be very surprised.
They should have called this game Advanced Warfare because it was so boring.
Please leave the jokes to me. That was terrible.
They should have called it Advanced Wars for the Game Boy Advance.
How is that even a joke?
I just like that game.
Would you two stop bringing up all this other shit? Advanced Warfare is going in C tier.
After that was Black Ops
Yeah.
3, which was actually good.
My time has come.
Why is this game randomly?
Specifically the multiplayer and zombies. Mainly zombies was actually carrying this fucking game. But it's like the upsides with like the multiplayer and zombies was like what kept this game going. I would put it, the campaign, we shouldn't talk about the campaign. The campaign just, okay. Yeah, the less said about that one, the better. But if we're going off as a like knocking point, I would say this one goes in A tier, high A tier. If only for zombies and multiplayer kind of carrying it. Mostly zombies to me anyway.
He's still alive.
Why are you still alive? We could ask questions all day here, Joe. This one is going into Tier A.
Then there was Infinite Warfare.
They named this game after your foreign policy, Obama.
Infinite Warfare? More like infinite shittiness.
Please stop.
I mean, I'm kind of semi-glad I dodged a bullet here with not getting this one. Because, look, for anyone who doesn't know, Black Ops 3 was my first COD game I bought. I played Black Ops, and I haven't played Black Ops 2. That's the sad part, but I had a brother who had Black Ops 2, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll live it through him, because I ain't got my own console. Or the console I had at the time was the Wii, so.
Stop making these jokes, Joe.
No,
You're embarrassing yourself.
more like infinite calories for your fat ass Trump.
Both of you are basically of an infinite age.
Not funny.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Whatever, everyone knows this one sucks, so it's going in D tier. But what about Call of Duty World War?
I would put it in C tier, because the zombie mode was actually, no, dang. That one's kind of hard to place for me. I think zombies, like, slightly carried it a little bit, but yeah, not enough to, but then again, not enough to like get it above D. I would put it in high D because it's in fact the better out of the bunch there. Okay, now World War II. Okay, so this is a bit of a hot take. World War II is actually great. I'll say it. World War II is actually great. The campaign was like fantastic. I loved the campaign. The campaign was great. Not because of the gameplay, but because of the story. Because the gameplay felt kind of like I have this game and I played it, and just the gameplay feels floaty, if that makes sense. Like when you shoot a gun, it feels like I'm shooting an airsoft gun, if that makes sense. Like it don't have weight to it.
War II.
What about it? It was rough. That Hitler guy was a real problem.
I mean, the game, Joe, it's just called Call of Duty World War II.
What kind of a lazy ass name is
The
that?
game was lazy too. It's just like the other games they set in boomer times.
It wasn't
I would give it B, only because it's better than those. Maybe C.
that bad. Let's just go with B tier and move on to Black Ops 4.
This is where things really...
Okay, now. This game can be summed up in like just 2 words. Wasted potential.
really started to get fucked up. This one had a battle royale and microtransactions.
Please get with the times, old man. This is the Call of Duty that brought us Blackout, the first Call of Duty battle.
I will give it this, though. Yeah, I will give it this. Black Ops 4 Blackout walked so that Warzone can run.
Royale, and that alone has to give it bonus points.
Blackout was straight trash Trump.
Blackout was fire, you uncultured swine.
Oh yeah, let's see how fun you think battle
It walked so that Warzone can run.
royales are when you're in a real one in prison.
I would win a real battle royal. I would become king of the prison. And if you don't like microtransactions, you are just poor. I'm sorry, but that's the reality. You need to get a real job if you don't like a nice little microtransaction.
Clearly you are out of touch with the average gamer. It's going in C tier. Okay, next is Modern Warfare.
We already did Modern Warfare like
Unfortunately, I didn't get to play that one, and I can easily tell you, even though I haven't played the Modern Warfare 2 or 3, with the current ones, I can easily tell you, even without having played the whole series itself, this one is just infinitely better than the rest.
5 minutes ago.
No, this is the new one.
What the hell are you talking about?
This came out in 2019. It just has the same name.
They already make the same goddamn game over and over again. Now they can't even come up with a new name.
I don't know what to tell you. Neither party could come up with a new candidate for 2024 either.
You're also an uncultured swine, Biden.
What year did this come out? Did they get the 3 or no?
This is where things get spicy because this is the Call of Duty that brought us Warzone 1.
Stop calling people uncultured swines. And yes, it will receive bonus points for Warzone 1, but the multiplayer was straight trash.
Why are we talking about Warzone? I thought we were talking about Call of Duty, not Russia.
This old man is an idiot.
Oh boy. All right, I'll just put this one into the B tier. Next up is Black Ops Cold War.
This one was actually pretty good.
That's probably because the Cold...
Okay, so, another hot take. Cold War is actually real solid.
Do you regret what you did? Nah. Would you do it again? Sure, why not?
Cold War is actually solid. I would give it low A, but high B. Only because, like, comparatively what we're gonna get next is just infinitely better.
Cold War itself was pretty good. There was no actual war going on, so you could relax a little bit. I spent most of the Cold War getting fucked up with some nuclear strategists somewhere under the Rocky Mountains. I wandered out sometime around when the Berlin Wall fell. I think I was on a submarine at some point. I think we invented lean around this time, too.
That's great, Joe. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
What the hell are you talking about? You've never been in a war.
You haven't been in a war either, Trump.
Yes, technically that is true. But the only reason I did not answer the real Call of Duty was because of my very real and very painful bone spurs.
Of course, how could I forget?
But that doesn't mean I haven't seen a lot of fighting. I was involved in a huge brawl in a Wendy's bathroom in late 2010. Somebody even got shot, I think. I don't really remember. War is hell.
Well, that's great. This really qualifies both of you to be the commander-in-chief.
Sadly, Joe pulled out of Afghanistan, so playing Call of Duty is the closet to an actual badass war Zoomers are ever going to get.
Actually, I might ship them off to Ukraine or Taiwan. I haven't decided yet. Let's see how much they like battle royales then.
Okay, I'm just putting Cold War into B tier and moving on. What about
Okay, yep, that's fair. I was about to say B is actually just perfect. This game can go straight to the fucking dumpster.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly.
Nobody played this one. They need to move on from World War II already. I barely even remember what World War II was about. C tier?
All right, well, what about Modern Warfare 2?
We already talked about this one.
I personally give it D tier, but I'll take C tier.
No, this is the new one.
Another reboot?
No, technically, this is a sequel to the 2019 reboot of Modern Warfare 1. It's not connected to Modern Warfare 2 in the way you're thinking of.
What the fuck does that mean?
Why do we even invite this old wrinkly ball bag to our calls? He knows nothing. And also, this is the newest Call of Duty that has brought us Warzone
Okay, yeah, it's right around this time.
2.
Let's be honest here, Trump. The multiplayer on this game is pretty trash, and Warzone 2 is also straight trash right now.
Your face is straight trash, Barack. How about that?
Uncalled for Trump. Comment below where you would place Warzone 2 on this tier list.
I would place your face F tier, Barack.
Whatever, I'll just put it in C tier. Now, Modern Warfare 3 hasn't come out yet. The viewers will just have to let us know if they're excited for it down in the comments.
Hasn't come out yet. It came out in 2011.
You're really not getting this, are you?
Not really, no.
What's up, losers? This
Okay, I
is the
can
serial tier
comfortably
list.
say-
Oh, I love...
Welcome back to the channel, my fellow.
Okay, I can comfortably say, yeah, that was a video. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. I'll see you all next time. Have a nice day. God bless.